Hello everyone, I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. I meant to do this video quite a while ago. Honestly, I don't know why it took me so long. Maybe because I had some issues with the team when I tried to make it like 2 months ago. So I want to give a massive shout out to Bronco because he actually has a new tool that allowed him to put this team together. But we're going to discuss about that in just a second. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to speed farm the Iron Twins Fortress on all affinities with the same team. And my god, this is actually a very fast team, and it's not crazy in terms of requirements when we're talking about gear. Yes, you do need some specific champions to make it happen, so if you don't have the champions, I understand. Now, when I tried doing this team before, my main thing was like I wanted to do something without Geomancer. Now, the main issue that I was encountering on the Iron Twins was that the boss ignores Unkillable. So once his HP is equal to or less than 40% HP, he's gonna ignore Unkillable with the basic skill. So I had issues with poisoners. I tried to use Liburga, I tried to use Dark Kale, champions that land a lot of poisons on him, and I tried to take him down slower like that. But unfortunately, that was not a successful thing whatsoever. Now, of course, you can find different teams that will allow you to take him down like that without using Geomancer, for example, you know. I do hope that they will make more champions like Geomancer, at least to have a second option for the Iron Twins Fortress, you know. But this will be the team right here, guys. It's gonna be Amic, Coldheart, Geomancer, and 2 Painkeepers. Now, we do have different variations of similar things with Helicat, with Roshkar the Tower, which bring block damage, and those are fairly interesting, but they do require 3 Painkeepers, and they're not as fast. So this team, for example, let's actually quickly bring Bronco's video up so I can show you what he has available. So there's this tool that was designed by one of his buddies. I can't really remember his name. I know he presented me the tool a while ago. You can download it if you want, guys, and he has different guides on how the tool works, so you can check that out. I'm gonna link this video in the pinned comment so you guys can actually check it out. But basically, it's like a calculator that will find the right team for you that you can use, and these are the speeds that we need to have on our champions. 271 on Amic Trunkheart, and wait, I didn't pause it. I was like, what's happening? 250 on Painkeeper, 247 on the other Painkeeper, Geomancer 254, Coldheart 223. Now, you don't need to have masteries on Painkeepers, they just need to be booked. I only have them at very low level. Amic Trunkheart needs to be booked as well. Coldheart Geomancer preferably need to be booked as well, guys. So let's actually jump in and see how the team will play out. Then I'm going to show you the stats that I have on. But basically, it shows you when the boss will take a turn, what buffs and debuffs will be on and off on your team, on the boss, you know, and that's actually pretty good because it really simulates exactly how the game will be played, you know, and that's actually pretty nice. He's showing in this run that he's using the same Amic in multiple areas, including the Shogun dungeon, so feel free to check this video out. It's actually a pretty good video. So if we're gonna head over right here, we do have a preset for our team, guys. Now, I don't think it's a necessity, but I'll be honest, I always prioritize the A3 on Amic. I feel like he's doing it already. The AI is a bit smart on it, so he's using that. On Geomancer, you don't want to use the A2. It's no point. I have him on a reflex, so having that A3 to rotate is actually very beneficial. Coldheart, again, you don't want to use the A2, just the A3. And then you have the Painkeepers. Let them do whatever they want, basically. You know, I haven't even ascended them to get the A2 sorted out. So basically, they're going to decrease the cooldown of the skills, and they're constantly going to do it to each other, to Amic. Amic is going to do it to them, and it's a cycle going on and on and on like this. You know, basically, that's how the team is set to work. It doesn't really matter who's in the lead, honestly. And how I mentioned, I'm pretty convinced that if we're taking Amic out and we're gonna do a different team, we don't need Geomancer. So I didn't thought actually to do a video on it, but you know what? I'm gonna do one in the next few weeks. I'm gonna be away by the time you're gonna see this video. I'm actually going back to Romania for a couple of weeks, but I'm definitely gonna look to make a team with no Geomancer whatsoever. I don't think this will work with double Coldheart, just for the simple fact that the boss will ignore Unkillable when he's under 40% HP, and I do think will work with block damage instead, because the boss won't ignore block damage. The reason why they made him to ignore unkillable like this is because people use the Paragon to solo the boss, to cheese it, you know, and unfortunately, instead of changing Paragon, they changed the boss, you know. So now all the unkillable teams are suffering. This is good for the simple fact that you're quickly melting the boss after he's under 40% HP. Plus, he's gonna have the skills on cooldown, you know, which is gonna be very, very important. So he's not gonna open with the A1 to wreck you. That's the whole secret here, guys. That's the whole secret. That's why using tools that are smart AI tools can actually sort all this issue for you. See, you have the cooldown right here. He's using that. Then he's using the other skill. Cold Heart is gonna use the enemy max HP, and the boss is gonna be dead. Look at that, you see? As simple as that. Bang, you see? 52 seconds. So damn nice. The best time that I got was 51 seconds. And I'm not even sure if I'm on unlimited frames on the test server, because right now I'm on the test server. I'm not sure if I mentioned this already. I can make a mess here, okay, and don't care about it. Move gear. I don't need to do cleanup. And this is basically my account, just kind of like a cloned account where I can make a mess. And I don't need to pay a cleaner. Let's do another run. So I need to build it on my main account as well, actually. I wasn't sure how well it will work, you know, but seeing it that it does 50 seconds, under 60 seconds per run, I'm definitely going to build this on my account because mine is a bit longer, you know. There we go, unkillable back up and running. And it's just having everything timed so perfectly with the boss and with the skills that the boss is using. And that's what enables us to stay unkillable, you know, which is pretty crazy, right? Thinking about it. Look at that, you see? He's gonna have the other skills on cooldown now. Beautiful. Beautiful. So he's gonna use the A3, then he's gonna use the A2, and it might be dead by that time. Can we get it? Can we get under 50 seconds? Come on, come on. Ah, that was close. And again, 52 seconds, pretty damn consistent as well, man. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna build this on my main account as well because it's pretty easy to throw two Painkeepers. Now, Geomancer is the key to have him. I know that people hate thinking that they need Geomancer to do it. And it's pretty annoying. If you want to speed farming like this, you need Geomancer. So this is my Amic Trunkheart right here, guys. Total stats on him, we have a 78k HP, 4k defense, which doesn't really matter. 271 speed. Now that's what matters. I'll be honest, I haven't played with the speeds up and down. I'm not sure if you're changing the speeds, if the team still works. So try to stick with the speeds that you are seeing on the screen. Then masteries. I actually have masteries on him because I tend to use him for other content as well. And he's a bit slow for arena now if I want to use him. So I would say probably the masteries won't be as important, but I do have Eagle Eye on him, and that was mainly for the passive, you know. Moving over to Geomancer, Reflex, and he's the second fastest hero in the team. And we have him at 254 speed, 53k HP, 2.2k defense. Now everything that matters on Geomancer is to have the right speed and have the accuracy. You need over 500 accuracy. Preferably, you need to have over around 550 accuracy to avoid getting resisted, you know. That's pretty much what you need for this boss. It's pretty crazy. Masteries, offense and support 3. Now I do have more accuracy from here. I do have more accuracy from here, you know. So this will help me at the beginning. And of course, Eagle Eye tier 6 because War Master is now really going to give us a lot of value in here. Moving over to my super overpowered Painkeepers. So this is the slower one. Let's look at the fast one. So she is at exactly 250 speed. Very insane. That's 20k HP and 894 defense. She seems very OP actually. No masteries. She is fully booked. I don't need masteries on any of them. So that's the beauty of it. You do need to have their skills fully booked. At least these ones, you know, the A3s, they need to be fully booked. If you're lucky with the books, you can basically avoid the other ones. And this one right here, 247 speed, guys. Again, very impressive stats. Very nasty HP and defense. I'm actually worried that she's too powerful. They're too powerful like this. And then we have Cold Heart. Now she's on Savage. You don't need her on Savage. The reason why I have her on Savage is because she was the closest one that I had to the speed that I needed. So I just changed the banner and she was ready to go. So it actually saved me time from rebuilding a different Coldheart. You could potentially build her on something else. I don't think Reflex will be a good thing. I don't think will be a necessity because her cooldowns are gonna get decreased pretty often from Painkeepers and Amic. So you don't wanna overuse the A3 either because that will cleanse the boss from HP burn. So I feel like sticking with something else that's not Reflex is gonna be good, and no Relentless on anyone because that will kill the entire team, okay? Total stats on Coldheart: 40k HP, 3.3k attack, 2.3k defense, 223 speed, 87 crit, 242 crit damage. You only really need a 70 crit rate, by the way, for her. And masteries: offense and support 3, and I have War Master as tier 6 because I am using her in other content as well. And I'm pretty convinced you don't need that. If you're struggling to hit the enemy max HP cap, head over to Helm Smasher. That will give you a bit of help in the run, you know. But guys, that was all for this video. A pretty simple team to set up if you have what you need. I do think it's one of the easiest teams that you could possibly make for this specific dungeon, and yeah, the fastest that I've seen so far, and to be consistent. So I'm definitely gonna build this on my account as well. Big shout out to Bronco again, and make sure you guys check out his video. I'm gonna put it in the pinned comment. Appreciate all of you guys watching, and I'll catch you all soon in the next video. Peace.